is May 1st, 2023, but most of this video is going to be from before this for the last few days over my work weekend. A lot happened, so first you're gonna see, I'll voice over what I did over the weekend. And yeah, I didn't work a lot on art yet. There'll be hopefully some art in this vlog a little later. Today I spent working on my Etsy store. I finally have my Etsy store launched, so I'm going to start with showing my Etsy stuff because I'm hoping that you guys like it. I've got all kinds of stuff. So here's my Etsy shop. I'm JasmineZellmer on Etsy, just like I am pretty much everywhere. And I'll put a link in the description of this video also. But I've got stickers. I've got my Displacer Beast stickers here. They're clear stickers. And all of these stickers are vinyl, so they're not weatherproof necessarily, but they're definitely weather resistant. Like, they're waterproof. Water won't hurt them. And I've got my holographic stickers, which is my fairy dragon and my snake and my kind of trippy frogs. I've got this gold brushed frogs on a chanterelle. I've got my zombie wolf, and then I have some prints. These are 4x6 prints. I know a lot of people collect that size. They're very glossy and they're very good quality. I had some out in the sun for quite a while and they did not fade. Let's see, I've got a few that have videos with them, mostly the holographic ones. So you can see the way they shine rainbow. They're more rainbow in dim or indirect lighting than they are in the sun, but they still look very cool in the sun, very metallic. And then, let's see, I also have, so that's how all of the holographic ones are. I also have my frogs, which are a brushed gold. And that looks all shiny like this. They're very cool. As you can see here, my stickers are all $2 a piece with free shipping to the United States. And my prints are all $1.50 with free shipping to the United States. But overseas shipping is just $2. Speaking of Etsy stuff, I've been really enjoying browsing some Etsy. Look at these beautiful ear cuffs. For those of you that don't know, I don't have my ears pierced, so I've been really looking into getting ear cuffs, especially these really pretty, like, ethereal, fantasy or fairy elf kind of ones. And also, of course, some art stuff. These are just gorgeous. Give it a good kick. The second day of our work weekend, after spending the first day fixing the car's brakes, we went on a 3-hour trip to get this bike for my boyfriend. He wanted a, like, fixer-upper kind of project bike. It's a Ducati. I don't know a lot about bikes, but he's very excited about it. And we had a lot of fun. It was about 3 hours in and about 3 hours back home, so it was a very long trip, but we made the best of it. There was some pretty scenery, and then we stopped to get some delicious food. I love lo mein or chow mein, and there was boba. And then on our last day, we went to a place I call the Salamander Pond, and there's some salamanders right there. We took a couple of our friends and just had a great time. It was absolutely beautiful, and they had never been there before, so this was their first time. And we brought their doggo Cody. He's such a sweetheart. He's a rescue. And then we had a fire and just had a really great time relaxing. I even brought one of our cats, Evie, out so that she could hang out. She loves to eat grass and roll around. Here she was rubbing on Cody's line that had him tied up to our makeshift porch here. And she was just so funny, rubbing her face all over that while poor Cody is not knowing what's going on. I caught her making turkey legs. Yeah? What are you doing, Manna? Are those your turkey legs? This is a door of my house that I put candy and like drink and chip labels and stuff on just for fun, because in like, I don't know, 10 years or so I'll look at it and I'll be like, look at how like retro these labels are, or look at, you know, this thing that used to exist and doesn't anymore. And I've just prepared this white rabbit one. It's quite large, so it's gonna have to go down here. I got this idea from my older sister when she was a teenager. She cut out labels and put them on her door. I have no idea why. I've never asked her if it like is something she saw someone else do or like something from TV. I don't know, but I thought it was really cool when I was younger. So I like doing it now. I did finally manage to get some work done. This was on my work Monday, so I only got about 2 hours done. I only had about 2 hours to work on this, and I was really excited to continue the rocks from before because I just loved the way it was making it look. And side note, I absolutely love that little tablet with what looks like writing on it. I thought that turned out really cool with just a few strokes of the white color. But anyway, I was so happy working on these, and I think they turned out great. I hope you guys really enjoy watching them and that you enjoyed this kind of peaceful vlog. I don't know if anyone is into this kind of vlog that I've been doing, but I'm pretty much just making them for myself at this point. I have fun. And here I decided that the rocks were all too much one tone. So I wanted there to be like the hint of algae or like dirt and grass and, you know, different mineral deposits and stuff in the rocks themselves, as well as like in the crevices in between. I plan on putting now like a little bit of grass coming down in from the cave entrance. So I used a lot of my matte medium to make this a pretty transparent washes. I like using matte medium a lot more than the water. The water gives, like if I use too much water to try and make a wash with acrylic, it always seems kind of grainy to me. But I thought that turned out really great. I enjoyed it. I even went over the darker areas down here, but it's not quite as obvious. And then with a not quite as bright color to do the essentially the highlights of the shadows, I'm doing the same thing I did before with the other rocks, and this time sticking very much to where I think the light would be directly hitting them. Eventually there's going to be a few really bright highlights that make this not even look, hopefully not even look like it's actual highlights, but just more detail in the rocks. And pretty soon, I'm hoping, pretty soon, I'll get onto actually painting the items and the gold and the dragon, because I'm going to be honest here, I'm getting pretty tired of painting rocks. Here's today's progress on the painting. I worked on it for about 2 hours. I've done all these highlights on the rocks. It's a little bit hard to tell with the glare, but it's finally all coming together.